we pray today. Amen.
Thank you, Pastor. We move to public comments. Do we have anybody signed up for public comment? No. Agenda item number 4, certificates of completion, awards, and bond continuations. We have 2 certificates of completion for Crystal Hidalgo and Mary Spoon for security and privacy from the Criminal Justice Information Service Security and Privacy Training. We have a continuation, Western Surety Company continuation certificates for Olga Marrero, Wanda, Genevieve Reed, Michelle Dean Tackett, Christine Jurek Levis, Georgina Luis Lira, and Elsie Barreto. Enter those into the record. Agenda item number 4, we have, number 5, our approved bonds for Christina Cornelia Hartman, Jim Stewart, Teresa Nettles, Don Plaza Barnett, Gary Martin, Jeff Paradola, Devin Brandon King, Jerry Talley Jr., Santiago Morales Blake, Nelson Litka, and Jennifer Beatrice Fleming. I'll entertain a motion to approve these bonds.
I make a motion that we approve these bonds that are presented.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Perdola, seconded by Commissioner Martin. Any other discussion regarding agenda item number 5? Hearing none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against, no. Ayes have it, the motion passes. You want me to sign them now? Okay. Agenda item number 6, we have the extension activity reports. Hi, ma'am, good morning.
Good morning. Everybody has our full extension activity reports from December. I just have a few things that I want to highlight. Last week, Samantha and I were able to attend a training in College Station called Farm to School, where we are hoping to get some of our producers introduced to our schools so that the food that the school is providing can come locally sourced to them. So we're excited to start working with our producers and our schools in that way. Also, this past weekend, our county hosted 60 people for our shooting sports coaches training. This training is for our coaches. They have to go through this to coach any of our 4-H shooting sports activities. And then most of y'all know that our stock show starts on Saturday with our baked food show, and Commercial Heifers kicks it off on Saturday, and our horse show. So Saturday kicks it off on January 18th, and then it goes all week long. So if y'all are available, come out there and watch the kids show off all their hard work. So, and then this is my shameless plug for Baked Food Show. I'm always looking for judges to come out. So if you would like to, just give me a holler. Let me know if you want to come out and judge Baked Food Shows. We only have 258 entries this year, so it'll be fine.
Only 258?
Only 258 entries.
A lot of
yeah.
tasting.
So just let me know. Any questions from?
Questions, Commissioner? Thank you, Ms. Denver, appreciate it.
Thanks.
Move to agenda item number 7. We have Ms. Dawn Barnett, County Tax Assessor Collector, discuss and take action on Xerox machine for the tax office. A, Xerox Sales and Service Agreement. B, Xerox State and Local Government Cost per Image Agreement. Good morning.
Good morning. I was notified back in November that the contract I currently have through Staples for my Xerox machine was ending. So I reached out to Toshiba and Xerox directly to receive prices. And what I'm proposing is to go forward with the contract with Xerox. They've offered me a new machine that includes the staples, the hole punch, along with a folder so that when I send out corrected tax statements from my office, it'll fold it and we just have to put them in the envelopes. The cost, and it includes 10,000 black and white copies and 2,500 color copies for the monthly cost of $392. So I know currently my monthly fee is lower than that, but the amount that I pay per copies comes out to about the same. I averaged it out. So I had our IT department look over the contracts or the bids as well. So he says he's fine with me doing this one.
What was the price on the Staples one? I mean, even though we're not going to go with them, they're not with you.
I was paying $192 a month, but then I had to pay for all of the copies. It was a flat rate for black and white copies and a rate for color copies. Let me find it. I was averaging close to $400 a month with the copies included with the contract. I was paying $180.35, and then some months I was $500, some months I was $400, a couple months I was $270. So when I averaged everything out, I should be good with my budget doing it this way.
You got to have it. I mean,
Have to have it,
You have to have it.
yes.
Commissioners, I'll entertain a motion on agenda item number 6.
I'll make a motion to approve the Xerox sales and service agreement for the Xerox machine.
Have a motion to have a second? Motion made by Commissioner King, seconded by Commissioner Paradola. Is there any other discussion regarding agenda item number 7?
Did you, I'm sorry, I'm trying to follow the bouncing ball. You had IT look at the contract, has legal department looked?
Oh, I'm sorry, yes, they sure did.
Okay.
Yes.
That's where I was,
Yep, I'm sorry, I forgot you.
Any other discussion, Commissioner? All right, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
aye.
All those against? Motion passes. Thank you, ma'am. Agenda item number 8, we have Anthony Delgado, Historical Commission, discuss take action on appointing county historical commissioner members and chair for 2025 and 2026.
Morning, Judge, Commissioners, staff. Every odd year, the Texas Historical Commission, based on state statute, requires that the County Commissioners Court appoint a county historical commission that represents the county in all things with regards to preserving and promoting the history of the county. What you have before you is a list of those members from out the county that have raised their hand to volunteer to serve on the Historical Commission. We put out a call for volunteers in November, shared with you that call. We also publicized it in the Wilson County News. We sent it out through email, and also let the 4 historical societies, commissions, associations and/or museums aware of that call as well. And so these are the individuals that have raised their hand and respectfully request you approve and appoint those 8. Upon approval, I'll send a roster that THC requires us to send. And then next month, I'll come before you to give you an update on last year's activities.
All right, Commissioners, I'll entertain a motion to appoint these committee members, one being the chair, Anthony Delgado, members Melinda Creech, Jeb Elrod, Sandy Meagle, Richard Nims, Steve Robb, Tambria Reed, Elaine Stevens, and Nikki Storr.
I'll make a motion to appoint Anthony Delgado, Chair of the Wilson County Historical Commission, with members being Melinda Creech, Jed Elrod, Sandy Meagle, Richard Nims, Steve Robbie, Tambria Reed, Elaine Stevens, and Nikki Storr.
Motion made by Commissioner Martin, seconded by Commissioner Paradola. Any other discussion regarding agenda item number 8? Hear none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against, the motion passes. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
By the way, you know your monument is in storage, right?
Yes, sir, I heard that. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, the marker, and
marker.
that'll be part of the update next month.
Okay.
On what we plan to do with it.
Did we decide to move it to the historical building, or is it with?
We can
Well, it's in
definitely
the
do that.
maintenance building locked up, so, okay,
Whatever you prefer, sir.
no problem.
Yeah,
It's in
yeah,
good
we'd be
hands.
happy to have it in the archives building for access, but we can talk about that.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Agenda item number 9, discuss and take action on having a public sale for unused furniture that is being stored in the pavilion. If you all take a look up, right up there, I took some pictures, Commissioner, of these. We have a lot of old desk, chairs, filing cabinets. It's taking up a lot of space. I'm asking the court to allow us to go ahead and open it up for a garage sale type thing, and see if we can get people to take these items just to get them out of there. Otherwise, we'll have to discard them. I know that the pews are still in there. Nobody has come forward wanting any of the pews. If anybody in the audience knows of anybody that would like some very good church pews, please, they're beautiful. I just don't, gonna have to get a semi-truck to get them out of there. They're huge.
Judge, there was somebody that posted on Facebook looking for pews to be donated.
Okay.
I don't know what church it was, but
And Pastor, if you hear anything, let us know, okay? Otherwise, have to destroy them. I don't want to do that. Oh, God, there's probably 15, 20 maybe, that they're long. There's probably as long as that bar right there. Commissioners, I'll entertain a motion that we open these items up for sale to the public.
I'll make a motion that we open these items up for public sale on the old unused county furniture.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner Paradola, seconded by Commissioner King. Any other discussion regarding agenda item number 9?
What method will we use?
We'll have to post that in the newspaper. I'm not sure anybody's going to show up for it, but there's some good things in there that people could use.
I'll probably go grab one of the filing cabinets.
Okay.
Well, I was just gonna say, when I was talking to Ms. Nettle, she said she needed a filing cabinet. So let's put out a countywide email that says, if you need something, go look it and give them a deadline to get it out. Also, don't we need to declare the surplus? Is that what the statute says? Yes, be able to sell it? I
I
don't know.
believe there is a statute regarding the sale of the stuff, so we'll have to pull the statute to make sure we follow procedures.
So we'll make sure we do that, going through your office, make sure everything's done correctly. But we'll put the email out if anybody needs any of those items. Can I talk you into taking 2 pews?
To do what?
If I'm not mistaken, anything that's being donated is to go through those procedures, so I don't know.
We'll make sure we follow statute on that.
They change the layout too much. They move them around.
And please, if anybody in the county needs desks or chairs or file cabinets, go and look.
Ms. Nettles, I guess you noticed there were some file cabinets in that picture, so. Yeah.
Okay. All right, motion's been made, seconded. Is there any other discussion? And we'll make sure we follow statute.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you amend your motion?
Yeah, let's amend the motion. Commissioner
Complying with the statute?
Perdola, go ahead and rescind your original motion and then amend it.
All right, I'll rescind my original motion and make a motion to have an open public sale for the old unused county furniture as long as we follow proper statutes.
Mr. King, are you second? Second, okay. Motion has been amended by Commissioner Perdola, seconded by Commissioner King. Any other discussion? Call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against? Motion passes. Thank you. Move to agenda item number 10. Brenda Thabine to discuss, take possible action on renewal contract with EMC Strategy Group LLC, which is set to expire January 31st, 2025. We have received a rescind letter from EMC, so, Mr. Veen, you want to discuss that? We may just end up having to take a motion to accept their rescinded letter.
Yes, so they sent us a letter last week, Friday, requesting to rescind their request to renew. So their contract is set to expire January 31st. So I believe there's no action to be taken since they've requested not to be considered for renewal.
I would ask that we take a motion to at least put the letter of rescind and then put the letter in as part of the record.
I guess, Ms. Huron, the current contract we're under expires, there's nothing we need to worry about in that contract?
No, sir. They did modify a lot of the terms for the upcoming year that I was prepared to explain today. But since they took it back, it's just going to automatically expire at the end of January. So you don't really need to take action. But they rescinded their offer and their contract, so you can take a vote stating that you accept that decision and you're going to just allow it to terminate at the end of that.
Okay. Yeah, I would just like for that letter to be in record in case something comes back.
I'll make a motion to accept the letter that rescinds this contract and let the contract end January 31st of 2025.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner King, seconded by Commissioner Perdola. Any other further discussion on agenda item number 10? Hear none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against? Motion passes. Agenda item number 11, we have Ms. Christina Moots, County Treasurer, discuss and take action to go out for bids for depository contract.
Good morning. It is that time where we do have to go out for bids. Back in 2019, they did a 4-year contract for South Trust. I got in office and extended it an additional 2 years. So it went forward till 2023. By statute, you can extend it additional 2, so it went 24 and 25. So it will expire May 1st of 2025. So paperwork's all in order. If y'all will approve it, we will go through the process of posting that in the paper for a 3-week period, and then from there, accepting them, opening them up, same kind of bid process that y'all do. So that's where we're at, but it does expire this year on the 1st of May.
All right, Commissioners, I'll entertain a motion on agenda item number 11.
Make a motion that we go out for bids for a depository contract to be for the length of 3-year term.
4-year term,
Okay, on road
4-year.
for a 4-year period. There's no number on here to associate with it. We don't have a bid number or anything, we're just gonna,
Yeah, no, there's no, and I apologize, I did not say that. Ms. Saran has given the blessing as far as reviewed. Thank you.
Motion made by Commissioner Aiken, second by Commissioner Paradola. Is there any other discussion on agenda item number 11? Hear none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against, ayes have it, motion passes. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
We have Commissioner King, Precinct 2, discuss take action on David Ortiz and Lino Orocha for reappointment for the ESD 5 Board of Commissioners for a 2-year term.
Yeah, so these two gentlemen would like to stay on the board with ESD 5, so I'd like to make a motion to have David Ortiz and Lino Arucha to be reappointed for ESD 5's Board of Commission for the next 2 years.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner King, second by Commissioner Martin. Is there any further discussion on 12? Are they going to want to come into court here to take their oath, or they can just come to my office?
They're gonna come to your office.
Okay, very good, all right. Any other discussion on agenda item number 12? Hear none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
aye.
All those against? Motion passes. Agenda item number 13, we have Commissioner King again, discuss, take action on appointing Megan Anderson to the ESD 5 Board of Commissioners for a 2-year term.
So, we talked to, Commissioner Martin and I talked to her a while back, interviewed her, she did a good job. I think she'll be good to this team as well. I called her last week as well, and double-checked, verified a few things with her. So I'd like to make a motion to appoint Megan Anderson to the ESD 5 Board of Commissions for the next 2 years.
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner King, seconded by Commissioner Martin. Any other discussion regarding agenda item number 13? Hear none, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against? Ayes have it, motion passes. We move to agenda item number 14. Commissioner King, Precinct 2, discuss, take possible action on the hiring of a county engineer.
All right, make a motion that we go into executive session. And we would like to have, obviously, the court, county attorney's office in there, Brenda Trevino and Luz Serrato in there.
I have a motion. Do we have a second to go into executive session?
Second.
Motion made by Commissioner King, seconded by Commissioner Aiken. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those against? All right, we are going to recess at 9:25 from our regular session to reconvene after we re-enter the courtroom.
Do we have a room?
Sorry?